back. Now I want to show you how to disconnect numbers from your NIN slip. So guys, I was surprised to see that these 9 contacts were linked to my NIN. Yeah, this is really appalling. Now I'll show you how to find out other numbers that were linked to your NIN without your consent, how you can see the ones that are actively using your NIN right now, and how to disconnect or report any of those numbers. Get to Play Store or App Store, whichever app you use, then you install the NIMC Mobile App. Open the app and tap this arrow forward and get to Get Started. Now you type your 11-digit NIN here. You tap Next. The next page will open and you tap I accept terms. You don't have choices to that though. Now the first number that will be displayed here is the number you use when you registered your NIN for the first time. This is how you can find out other numbers that were linked to your NIN, and it will be shocking to you to know that there are actually people using your NIN. I was surprised to see all of those numbers linked to my NIN. So this is one way you find out if you're actually the only one having a number that is linked to your NIN, because this is risky. It's risky for people to be using your NIN without your consent. And if you have given out your NIN to anyone before, be it in the bank, SIM reg office, or wherever, it's important you try this now. Check it. Find out numbers that are linked to your NIN. So now you have seen those numbers that are linked to your NIN. So how do you remove it? Yeah, the next thing you want to do when you find this out is to disconnect it immediately, so that when they steal with those phone numbers, you won't get arrested. Yeah, because this automatically means that all the details in this SIM card bears your NIN details. Now the next thing you want to do is to disconnect this number. So you go back one bit, log in into this app with this phone number you use for registering your NIN, in order for you to disconnect every other line that you are not aware of that is linked to your NIN. So you tap I still use this number, then ensure this one is active and up to date right now, like it is. You can receive a code with it because they will send you an OTP right now when you tap I still use this number. Now this OTP will come in within 1 minute. You see, it just came in. Yeah, it's coming in. Now you input it here, but if it's in the phone you are using to log in, it will automatically detect. That's why I said you should get this app from Play Store or App Store, so that you'll be sure you are using the latest version of the app. Yeah, they upgrade it from time to time, and they just added this feature. Now proceed to PIN. You create a PIN, any PIN of your choice, 6-digit PIN. You tap it again to confirm that it's right. Now the app will automatically restart for you to input the exact same PIN again, and you do just that. Now these are those numbers. You get them by tapping linked numbers. Now it will display all the numbers that were linked to your NIN so far. Okay, now look at all these numbers, 9 numbers linked to my NIN, and I have just 2 numbers. This is appalling. Look at, I reported this. To report a number, you have to be aware that your own number starts with, for instance, this is my number. It is 070625. So after typing 6 here, they started with, so from 06 is off. Get what I'm trying to say? Look here, when you see 06 here, this 06 should be, my phone number started with 70625. You get that, right? 70625. So you can see that they wrote 06 2 times, so it's assumed that you just add 7 behind here +234706257 and the rest of that. So they hid it like this for security purpose, so that even if you open this app, no one will see this number without you approving of it. So look this carefully, find out the ones that are your numbers. Anyone that is not your number, you simply tap on that number that is not yours. Now, report number. To report your linked numbers, please select the current status of the number. You tap here, and now, why are you reporting this number? Number was stolen, number is missing, I do not recognize this number, no longer in use, or select any other reason. Submit report. Now it will be reported. And this one too, I do not recognize this number. So you have to do this so that these lines will be disconnected from your NIN. Whoever wants to use your NIN should have your due consent before making use of it. Yeah, you can actually add up to 28 contacts to your NIN, but it should be with your permission, you get. So with this format, you disconnect all the numbers that are linked to your NIN without your consent. I do not recognize this number. And then with this format, you go ahead and disconnect.